Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the comments, the generous donations of all forms. Everything, I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. We're going to clear out the energy, and then we'll see what the message the Spirit has for us Friday morning. Grand Rising, Tia. How are you this morning? Something about some type of judgment call. Like I'm seeing the judgment card in reverse. Like somebody made the wrong decision at some point. Somebody manipulated a situation so it would go in somebody else's favor. And they was awarded, the keys to the city or whatever, only to find out the person that was awarded the keys to the city fumbled it all, lost it all, because they couldn't do what you do. So this could be at home, this could be at work. Somebody took the opportunity for you to have this position from you and gave it to somebody else because they liked them better. And that person thought that they was all high and mighty, and they fumbled the position because they couldn't do it. They didn't have the intelligence. They didn't have the knowledge. They didn't have the wisdom. It's like karma's here for this nasty bee, the one who took that position from you. Karma is here, serving time, sitting down, having long conversations with that person. She's broke. It's like she had to go back to work. She had to go back to work. Almost like maybe she lost a position, she was demoted or something like that. But something about she had to go back to work. You have an audience and you just don't even know it. You don't know somebody's looking at you. Somebody's really looking at you, and they like what they see. They're impressed by your tenacity, by your drive, by your commitment, by your authenticity, by your openness. Yes, and your integrity. Because they've been checking. It's like spot checking. So now they know for a shadow of, without a shadow of a doubt, they know for a 1,000% fact that you are who you say you are. See, this other person had no idea that the truth would be exposed because they thought that they covered their tracks. But the proof was in the pudding. And the pudding was that the person that they gave the position to couldn't do it. Couldn't even come close to it. So now somebody like maybe the boss, somebody is like has made a decision not to communicate no more. They're turning their back or they're doing something. Hey, Lightworker William, how are you? Marked for life. Good morning. I'm glad that you're here. Hey, High Priestess 369. Hey, James and Biscuit. All right. Thank you so very much, James. Thank you. All right. I love you more. Bottom of the deck. Speaking of love, someone is thinking about, like, they're thinking about you, and they're remembering or they're recalling something about your intuitiveness. It's almost like this was something that you kind of held it back, or like maybe you didn't walk around saying, "Hey, I'm a little psychic," because then you knew that they was going to translate to say, translate that you had said you was a little psycho, so you didn't even go there. But now somebody's seeing that. I think they held back from you because of your spirituality, because it's like it weirded them out a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They held back from you because it's like it weirded them out a little bit. They was kind of afraid of your gift. But for the longest, you have been saying things. For the longest, you have been talking about things. For the longest, you have been broadcasting things. For the longest, it's like you had this thing that just like shot information into the top of your head, and you would say it. And it was the truth. Just like you had said something else. It was the truth. It was the truth. Somebody seeing that you spoke the truth. Somebody knows that before, when they made a judgment call, they made the wrong decision. Now somebody wants peace so that they can make the right decision. It's like somebody wants to, they want to start over with you. They want to have a new beginning with you. It's like I'm hearing, I need to do right. I got to do what's right. Yeah, they feel like they got to do what's right because this is how they feeling. Like, you know what? They know that they caused pain. And they know that they put themselves in a position because they caused pain. It's almost like I'm not feeling like this is work, really. I'm feeling like this is kind of personal. So like maybe they took somebody else's word over your word. Somebody else came with this tall ass tale. Sounded good. They wrote it down. They memorized it. They practiced a few times in front of the mirror and everything. And then they took this person's word over your word. And now they seeing that person wasn't about their word. So I feel like somebody know that it hurt you to think that they took somebody else's word over your word, which put them in a position. Hey, Elizabeth. Now somebody wants to like travel to you. They want to talk to you about something. They want to offer you something. They want to give you something. They want to make up. Somebody's traveling to you. And maybe this person really, yeah, you can't make this up. Maybe this person really wants to talk about things. Maybe they want to let you know what they got, what they got in the works, what they working on, now they decided that they want to give you something, what they're working on, what they're investing in for you, what is going to eventually come to pass for you. And the reason that they're doing this is because you was initially cut out. Somebody purposely cut you out. Somebody purposefully stole your motherfucking inheritance. That old hoe. Heaux. If you want to know. Just kidding. And it's like, and cut you out, and then like didn't say nothing or something. It's like somebody, and now you not talking to somebody. You ain't got shit to say to somebody, and this person, they may be, really sick or something like that, and you don't give a fuck. Cause it's like, like why? Or now somebody is sick and somebody else ain't talking. Somebody ain't saying nothing. Something. Yeah, you walked away from that bullshit. You walked away from that bullshit. And because they was working on, somebody was working on something so nefarious. Like I said, somebody stole something from you. And now they are going through the repercussions of their own actions. They didn't think that they was gonna get this, feel sick, or they thought that, you know what, I'm gonna put myself in this position and I'm waiting. But now something's going on with their health. Something's going on with their health, and they don't think they're gonna make it. Almost like, somebody changed the name on a wheel or removed the name on a wheel or convinced somebody to do something because they was trying to convince somebody that you wasn't worth something. And that person did it, made you the backup, because they knew that this other person was going to make it. Because this other person had these ideas that they was going to take and squander everything. And maybe this person got this and went and squandered everything and left you out. But somehow, somebody got to make something right with you. This person is having this awakening. Somebody feel like they gotta say something, they gotta do something, they gotta try and do, they gotta make something right with you. AC Bones and Chosen One, how are you? How are you both? Yeah, because I told you, this person, they thought that they was going to just leave you out in the cold. They was going to be the ones with all the money, and they was going to do something nefarious against you. Like they was going to leave you out. Oh, well, and not tell you. Like you just going to be like, well, this so-and-so said they had a will. Well, whatever, bitch. That kind of shit. Hey, Hypsee, Grand Rising. Shaylin, how are you, Grand Rising? Hi, John. Grand Rising to you, too. See? If something came out. Something came out, I feel like about some information came out. For whatever reason, all I can see is this King of Wands holding his wand. See, somebody thought that they had, like, I got the magic stick. I got the magic stick. Like somebody thought that they just had the magic stick. You know what I'm saying? But now karma is hitting somebody, and they finding out, they didn't have the magic stick. They was looking like a fool. They was looking like somebody that could be like, that was young, that could be easily manipulated. And so that's what I feel like somebody did. Somebody easily manipulated somebody else, to do something, because somebody had this plan. Somebody was undercover. Somebody was trying to do something. And they didn't want nobody else to know. This was a secret. They didn't want nobody else to know. Shh. They was keeping this to them. But something came out. You were redeemed. You were redeemed because something came out about all this information, about these people. There was some type of group, and there was some type of confusion with this group. But now there's no more confusion because that confusion went to proof about who is and who ain't. They no longer speculating with these cups. They were speculating with these cups about who was connected, who was not. Now they got proof in their hand. They got proof. And now all of a sudden shit is turning in your favor, because you know what? They see you as the real deal. Holy motherfucking field. You know? They see you as the real deal, Holyfield. And you know what? This person is feeling so bad because they didn't do you right. They didn't do you right. They didn't give you what you deserved. They was doing you wrong. Like I said, somebody find out they was easily manipulated. But the truth came out, and somebody can see everything that was going on with this whole family. And the thing was, with that family, this couple, one of them was doing the manipulation. Hey, Malcolm. Hey, Cleo. One of them was doing the manipulation. And see, somebody didn't realize that they was having these spells thrown at them. Not only was they didn't realize they was having these spells thrown at them, but they didn't realize that they was lying about one of these pentacles. But now they can't lie no more because the truth didn't come out. And they in regret, deep regret. They can't lie no more. You know, the proof is in the pudding. And they got pudding all over the floor. Tapioca, if you wanted to know. Just kidding. See, it's like something about your intuition. It's right on point. It's really strong, real strong. Your intuition is incredibly accurate. It's like you saying it, and people are like discounting what you said, only later on to find out that the shit is going to happen. Maybe not the way that they thought it was going to happen, but ultimately after the shit happened and they sit back, they're like, damn, they said this shit was going to happen. Hey, Robert, how are you, sweetie? See, they sat there and they allowed themselves to believe somebody else was some earth angel, somebody else was the one that they should have uplifted, only to find out that was not no earth angel. They needed to stop that little rumor. See, I feel like somebody know that they close to that last day. Are they getting close? Or I feel like somebody's ancestors that's passed over has come and talked to them. Because now somebody has realized that somebody is not who they said they was, that somebody had, there was some other action that went in there. What's the song about Mr. Postman? Mr. Postman then delivered a package, and somebody then thought it was theirs, only to find out this shit wasn't theirs. And now somebody's feeling a certain way because they did not believe you. Somebody put all the blame on you. Somebody put all this blame on you. And then had the nerve to, because they was mad because you spoke your truth. And the person that you spoke your truth about, they said they was going to get you if it was the last thing they did. And what they tried to do was turn somebody against you. They turned somebody against you. This could have been, they turned a child of yours against you, a friend of yours against you, a romantic partner of yours against you. They turned somebody against you. And fed that person, put that person under the love spell, fed that person lies. You see, now, this emperor, the one who so long ago was easily manipulated, now he's coming back because he wants to fight for you. He wants to heal this situation. He wants to do what's right. He feel like he got to take control of this situation because it is completely out of motherfucking control. Hey, Susan. Hey, Addie. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Yep. Somebody, the person who was doing all the manipulation, that person is ill. That person is something about some type of communication that's going on around or whatever. That person is, I feel like this person is, you know what? This person is so ill right now that this person is kind of like telling on themselves. You know how people get whenever they start seeing, the other side and start telling stuff, talking. Because, maybe somebody from their ancestors is talking to them and they start talking back. And they were sitting here talking about the shit that they was doing. How they was maybe manipulating the situation to give more to one person and leave somebody else out. How they was doing that against their kid. And now, and how they was, and somebody heard what they was doing and talking about as far as stealing this money. Hey, Share Bear, how are you? Oh, yep. And something about, and because this came out like this. Yeah, something about this King of Cups. I feel like, this King of Cups started, their feelings for you started changing. Because somebody was doing, I'm telling you, they was spreading falseness because they was trying to get you back for knowing the truth. Well, shit, it's not your fault that you have a sixth sense. It's not your fault that you could see it. I mean, some shit is just so obvious. It can't be hidden. I'm telling you, somebody wants to I'm telling you, I feel like this emperor wants to heal this family situation. Yeah, because it's like I feel like there was, because the emperor didn't know that this child was not theirs, or that this is not something about this. And they upset at themselves that they did not listen to you before. When you said, something about they didn't father something. or they didn't work for it, or they not doing the job. Whether this is, I can only, there's so many different situations that this could be, So I'm trying to kind of go between the two. So don't come for me in the comments. Not that y'all ever do. Not that y'all ever do. I think y'all know not to. Yeah, see, it's like something about you saw it and you said it. So don't hate you because you beautiful. You saw what the fuck was happening. You said the shit. And that person now, they upset that they didn't listen to you. Because you surely put it out there. See, what happened instead was that it's like the one of the people, the one who said, "I'm gonna get you back." They didn't like that. I'm telling you that they're telling you somebody was acting like they was determined. They are determined to get you back. They was determined to put you in a position. Like they wanted to seek revenge. I'm glad, chosen one. I'm glad. Yep, Susan, that happens. That's what we have to find out. But that's good because that just means we're waking up. See, yeah. See, somebody. It's like this person, the person that they gave all the resources, all the support, the help, the extra when you was out here doing it by yourself. The one that you had said all this other stuff, they was confused. It's like somebody realized they didn't know that they was giving more to somebody that was really a stranger and mistreating their own. That's what it's kind of giving, or giving more to the employee that wasn't doing anything and mistreating the one that was doing all the fucking work. However it works out, whatever scenario this is. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Davey, how are you? Yeah, see, somebody's waking up. They are enlightened. See, this came like this. Did it just want to come out? Somebody's enlightened. They know that, they know they listen to some bullshit. They know they listen to some bullshit. And now that's why this person wants to come and apologize to you. They truly do. They want to make this right. They want to apologize to you. Because what you said was the truth. You spoke it. You exposed somebody and they didn't like it. They didn't think that the truth was ever going to come out, only to find out you exposed it, and then the truth, you said it, and then they was exposed. And so now, after you said it, and then the truth came out, now somebody had the opportunity to sit back and think about all the other shit that you also said. And they making their decisions based on that shit because they know that if you said this, and lo and behold, bang, you was spot on. What else did you say that you was spot on about? That's what they taking into consideration. Bing. They thinking about that. They discerning it. Whatever else you said, if you said there was some other fuck shit going on, they thinking about that shit now. Because they don't want to have built something up or did this or did. They don't want to go down the wrong road again because they already see somebody else ain't measured up to you. You built yourself, you pulled yourself up by the bootstraps, and somebody else was giving everything and still can't get it right. That's how that, yes. Now somebody feeling it. The repercussions of their own actions. See, somebody was trying to sneak around and get some backdoor some shit. And now they realizing they got backdoored. Hey, Original. Hi, Evangelina. How are you, sweetie? They did all that to somebody who wasn't even related to them. And then the one that was finding out that you the one that they done fucked up. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. See, the truth cannot be stopped. It was coming out. It's getting exposed. People's talking about this. People's talking about this a lot. And they're saying, this is justice. This what collective deserve. Because they know how much you went through. What people put your ass through. They knew that you had to protect yourself for protecting your heart. They knew that they character assassinate. They did you so fucking dirty. That's why this person want to come and travel towards you. They want to travel towards you. They want to come back in your life. Because somebody else is sick. And they know the truth about this other relationship. Something else that somebody else was working on. They know that whatever they was doing, that wasn't theirs. It was somebody else that was thinking that they was going to have their cake and eat it too. See, somebody didn't realize that one of these was not theirs. Somebody didn't realize that they had been a sucker and was like listening to the same bullshit and had like made sure that you was dethroned and put somebody else on the throne. Listen to a fucking lie. What's the message? Yeah, you're going to get some type of communication. Some type of communication is coming through. I feel like it's from this person that's not connected to you. Somebody that you used to, like they say, you used to know. Somebody that maybe you're not in communication with. Oh. Somebody you're no longer in communication with. Look. Could be, yeah, somebody that you don't fuck with this person no more. You know, you could have been one of the kids or something like that. Somebody want to talk about the good old times. They want to talk about, hey, I just calling to see how you doing, baby. I know we ain't talked in 27 years, but you know you always my baby. I know, listen, hey, I told you, let that shit go. That was only a pew that I was pointing at you. That was I knew not to point it at your temple. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just trying to scare you. Actually, I was just having some fun. You know how I get when the Robbie drinking. Yes, okay. Well, the time with the knives, that's different. Oh, and the time that I tried to push you in traffic, see, you don't let shit go. That's the problem. You just don't let shit go. Yeah, hey, Florida, the alligators, and them poisonous snakes. I told you. My bad. That was a mistake on my end. I don't know why you keep bringing this shit up. But listen, I know we ain't been talking much. I know it's been some good time, some long time we've been talking. But now that I know that you didn't got the inheritance back, I think it's time for us to reestablish communications. What you think, baby? See, they tried to steal your inheritance. They could not. You knew what was going on. You knew what somebody was going to be trying to do. And they was going to try and hold back so that you couldn't see it. You knew. You knew. You ain't stupid. By a long shot. Not even a little shot, a long shot. How about that one? What's the message, Spirit? Hey, the big payback. How are you, sweetie? Tell me about it. What's the message? Right, it is only funny now. Yep, something about these lies. See, somebody tried to lie about this. They was trying you. They was trying to steal this from you. They was trying to steal your inheritance. And you know what? You felt it. You felt that energy. You had spoke about it. And I'm telling you, and somebody, they remember you talking about it, and they just kind of like took that information. Okay. When you walked away and had shit and ain't said nothing else, because that person is now getting sick, they thinking about this shit. Hey, Rotten Rob, how are you, sweetie? They thinking about this shit now. What's the message? Thank you. Yep, you protected yourself. Okay, so you fought against this generational curse, and I feel like you won. You protected yourself. You fought against that generational curse. You fought against that oppression, and I feel like you won. I kind of feel like they feel like, damn, like, yeah, they were so confused. They were so confused, about where they should put people allow themselves to be like, allow their head, that the ego is such an incredible thing. Somebody will allow somebody to blow smoke up in their ass till they blows their head up to like this big, and they think that's the person they need to listen to. No, that's the person who just likes to blow smoke up in your ass. Now, the person who got the pen and they pop that big ass motherfucker and have it come back down to size, and you even help them out with some ankle weights to bring their feet back down to the fucking ground and keep it real with them, that's the one you need to be loyal to. That's the one you need to listen to. That one. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Letitia, how are you, sweetie? What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, something is just like it's falling apart. You broke this generational curse. You did it. And you know what? Or you broke this mold. Something at work, this click, they done. Yeah. Something about and then that couple, the one who was trying to somebody realized, so they had this couple, somebody realized that they was just trying to hurt them. So like, if let's just say that there's these 3 kids, one found out to be not of the father, and then the other 2 kids that was of the fathers was abused, but the other one that was not abused was put on the pedestal and given the money or whatever, or whatever. And somebody realized they was trying to destroy the relationship with them and they biological, and put this other one up on the pedestal or some shit. Somebody's thinking about, what they got to do to try and make it back up to you. Like somebody wants to invest in you so that in time something comes in, and then that it's like it was like divine time, and like happened in spiritual time, or you're not expecting it, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like, instead of you sitting here plotting and planning for somebody to pass, you just happy to be there with them while they with you in light. You know what I'm saying? Here. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? I'm gonna grab another deck. Ooh, it's 7:55. I did not know that. I got 5 minutes. Shit. Yep. Something about, somebody's starting off on, they go into a whole new direction. They got a whole new plan. They're doing a whole new direction. Because now that they know that somebody has stepped out on them, this person was acting single, has stepped out on this person, and they supposed to have been like a family thing. And now that they know that's not theirs, that's like kind of breaking my heart type of thing. What's the message? The pastor's stepsister. Oh, yeah. And come to find out, here you are, a whole earth angel. A whole earth angel. That's connected to spirit. It's connected to God. It's like you know somebody, you knew something was going to end up you couldn't say how it was going to happen every day, but you knew something was going to end up like it did. You could see the writing on the wall. Yeah, you just didn't know how long it was going to take, but you knew it was going to happen. You knew the truth about one of these little pentacles. That one didn't belong over there. You knew that. And that whole thing, that changed the whole situation. That turned everything around. I'm telling you, somebody had to go in and do some deep introspection. That's when they had to really look at themselves, how they was. And that's when they realized they allowed themselves, their ego, to be so stroked by the devil that they couldn't see past their own shit. Now they want to heal this. Now they want to show you respect. Now they want to honor your position, as their rising star, as their star seed. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person never thought anything else, because he was so into his own, holding his own stick. Only to find out him not looking at what was really going on. Got, now he trying to return. 3 8s in a row. Him not looking at what was happening, meaning that you left. Now he got to put in all this extra work to try and get back on track. I'm telling you, because here he come. Here he come with this apology. Here he come with this declaration. Here he comes saying, you my family. Here he come talking about, I had a whole conversation and blah, 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 blah. Here he come talking about how he found out about this and that and the other, and they had this plan, and they was doing this and they was doing that, and I had to just cut them out. I said, no, fuck that, and how it hurt my heart, and blah, 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 and how you had to be strong throughout all this, and how I chose somebody else over you, and this and that and the other, but you know what? You carried on and did your own shit, and now I'm trying to extend this olive branch because I've been regret, only to say that I didn't think that you was the empress that you really are, and you my child. I need to celebrate you, or whatever. Something to that effect. Let's go ahead and swing the pendulum, y'all. What you say? Hey, Mac and Dave, to you. How are you? Letitia, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna be back on this evening. I gotta go to the store after I get off work, though, so it'll be later on this evening. Hey, Nana Banana. Yep. We get ready to swing the pendulum. So think of your question and then you can go back and watch the video. Okay. Yes, exactly. Light worker William. High priestess, I appreciate you. All right. So let's think. Okay, think of your question. All right, spirit. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? Looks like this pendulum is swinging as a yes. Oh, yeah, it's definitely swinging as a yes. All right, y'all. We made it to Friday. Thank you. Oh, and I'm going to be making my little thing while I'm at work. And then post it on the community page. I'm going to start a 3-card spread for $10. And then I just email you the private link for y'all to read, to watch it. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. I love you all. Hey, J Mike, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I love you all. Thank you so very much. Happy Friday. I will see you this evening. I'm not sure what time, but I'll be back. Thank you so very much for your support. Bye now.